If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC24, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC24 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 6% using promo code Inception at checkout. Okay guys, let's go ahead and talk about this new evolution that came out. Let's go see what the vibes are, because apparently this evolution is like really crazy. Because I think it makes a lot of cards 99. It's hold on. It's crazy, but to an extent, because playstyles is a thing nowadays. Remember, they never used to drop stuff like this back in the day. Because if they did, all of these cards would be crazy, right? But now that playstyles is a thing, we have to see where it kind of makes the most sense for these cards. I mean, honestly, it still makes a lot of these cards like significantly more usable because the stat improvements are really crazy. But let's see which one it is. So it is this one right here. So road to road to FC25. Complete road to FC25 to earn an 81 plus times 7 players pack in next year's Ultimate Team. All rewards untradeable. It gives you a lot of like very significant stuff for like certain cards. So plus 15 in pace, 25 in dribbling, 25 in shooting, 25 in passing, first touch. Press proven plus, tiki taka, relentless, 3 skill moves, Trivella, anticipates, pains pass, and trickster. So if you take a look at the playstyle pluses that you're given, this, in my opinion, really looks like an actual center mid card. So if you're getting all 4 of those playstyles on the card, right? Because of pinged pass, or not even center mid, like if you're using them in the side positions too, a very important thing you have to look at, because it's not just the midfield position, it's whether or not they have base playstyles for some other things, right? Because if people will be looking at it from like an attacking perspective, you're gonna have cards that are gonna be able to dribble really well, right? Which is obviously a big deal, because a very good example of this is, you guys know that Neymar had an evolution at some point, right? And his evolution had Trickster Plus and Press Proven. But remember, Neymar still has the base mechanics of the card. So he still had like a couple of regular things to work with. So if I were to go to this card right here and I go to his playstyles, like he still had a couple of interesting stuff like Trivella, he still had a quick step, you know, he still had a few things that worked with the stuff that was being added to the card. Now with this one, there's a couple of very interesting cards like this one, right? Where obviously he gets 99 stats in every single area, right? With a card like this, he does get the position change, so it makes him more interesting. So you have to look at some of the base play styles that he has. So you can see that he does have an intercept, right? Which is obviously a big deal, because it allows you to use a card like this, honestly, in a couple of different positions. Now, I'm looking at it from like a fullback position. I'm like, oh, you know what? Doesn't have aerial, even though he's probably like a taller player that has obviously good base stats all around. But this looks like mostly like an actual midfielder in a team. Like this cards like this, I feel like if it's like stay back, cover center, or just cover center, to be honest, if you're playing like some sort of 3 midfield setup, this card obviously very well formatted, right? Because he has very good stats all around, but the key thing here is the fact that he's a lengthy player while having those stats, right? His stats and defense is already very good. He only lacks in aggression in that other area. I think for a card like this, you can give him a finisher. And the thing about him is that you can technically use him however way you want, because even if you're going in a sentimental direction where, let's say, someone is building some sort of Swiss team, or you're a fan from Mainz, or I don't know how to pronounce the name, from the Bundesliga, you have a card like this that can pretty much play in any of the positions, right? But you just have to be mindful that he doesn't really have the shooting stuff, right? No shooting playstyles, right? You can use them up there for fun, for sure, 100%, but you just have to be mindful of those things because the base card stats are improved. Now, obviously, we're not going to be looking at every single player because there's going to be a lot of them, right? But I'm just going to give you guys an idea of what you should be looking into, right? Because the base playstyle is obviously a very, very important thing. This guy, honestly, he's trending for pretty obvious reasons. He has sunglasses on his dynamic picture. I think he has a condition in real life. I think it's like the light or something, like the light's too bright on his eyes or something like that. I remember looking this up like I think a year or two ago, honestly, when he was like trending before. But yeah, he's trending because obviously the dynamic image is interesting. He still has some pretty decent playstyles. I don't mind Ping's Pass as a fullback either. I think for fullbacks, it's also pretty nice to work with too. Base playstyle stuff. Relentless, Tiki-Taka, Ping's Pass. He has a few things as well. Definitely looks like a box-to-box sort of one. Arma Golair is going to be someone that people are going to be, or Arda Golair, excuse me, is going to be someone that people look at a lot just because he has all the stat increase, and it's gonna essentially be like that Neymar card, you know what I'm saying, where it's like you can boost him to be at a certain point on a hunter chemistry style, but he can now dribble and actually has Ping's Pass. So sure, he might not have certain play styles, like let's see his shooting ones. He still has a regular finesse shot. That's still good. All the passing ones, which is good. Dribbling ones, he has pretty much all the important ones, to be honest. Anticipate's actually pretty helpful if you use him in like if you use a formation where you have like one guy in the middle that's like an actual attacker, it's also pretty useful there too. He should be extinct. Yeah, because selections wise he makes sense. Like some of these other ones, I just feel like you look at their base stats and it's like, oh, you know, that's pretty cool. But Golair, I feel like could be really sick, honestly. 5-star with good dribbling capabilities. Like this would be a me player, to be honest, right? Especially with the Ping's Pass. And some defensive stats too, right? So if you wanted to play him in the cam position, you could do a nice little concept with him in the same squad as Bellingham or something, you know, and like a 3 midfield setup, whatever, right? Like there's a lot you could do with there. Andreas Pereira gets one as well. Again, this is where it becomes a little more interesting, in my opinion, because he has very good dribbling stats. He has the dribbling playstyle. So responsive-wise, everything should be there. Playstyles, shooting, he has only dead balls, so no Trivela or no finesse shot on the card. The rest of them I don't really care as much about, honestly. But yeah, increases the usability of these cards. Like this to me is an attacking center mid in a 4-3-2-1, like 100%. This has attacking center mid written all over it, right? So that's a pretty cool option too. Cataldi, CDM. Let me see what he has here. Yeah, a lot of these cards, they're increasing their usability pretty much. That's what they're doing a lot. Like for me, a lot of these guys are attacking center mids for the most part, right? Like if you're going to be selecting certain players, they're attacking center mids. I did see Jamie Vardy trending here too. Yeah, Jamie Vardy is here too. He has press, proven, trickster, Ping's Pass, anticipate. You know why this one's interesting? Because in the past, Jamie Vardy's body type, excuse me, I wasn't crazy about, man. Personally, I just wasn't crazy about it. This potentially could be his first usable year. Not usable, but like actual card that could play pretty decently in the meta if he has the base play styles. Dang, they didn't give him base play styles, bro. Jamie Vardy is a beast. EA, like this guy's a great striker. This guy could have transferred to Arsenal at the age of 30, and he could have still performed until the age of 36. Like I'm not even kidding. He's just that guy, bro. Great player IRL. Dele Alli gets one. Look at that. Yeah, see, this looks interesting as well, right? Attacking center mid, pace boost is there, defensive boost is there. You give him the very obvious shadow chemistry style, a very good all-round midfielder that hopefully has regular intercept. He does not, unfortunately, but yeah, attacking center mid, right? 4-3-2-1. Like I'm telling you, I'm gonna be saying it for most of these cards, right? I could either say attacking center mid or honestly side position players in general. So if you're playing like you know, 4-4-2 left mid, right mid, if you're playing even as one of the two strikers would be fine too, because it's always that ball roll into the Ping's Pass with a responsiveness, right? With the dribbling being higher, that is a big deal to work with too, right? Hatate, Hatate? I don't know how to say his name. Yeah, they format these cards very interestingly, eh? Because it's like this one is no, this one's a shadow too, I would say. Another shadow as well. No defensive stuff other than anticipate as usual. Attacking center mid. Like I'm gonna be saying this a lot for this evolution for sure. Like I said, it's not to say that the attackers would not be usable, because like I said, I used Neymar with that press proven and that trickster during that time period, and those two playstyles were a very big deal to work with to make him significantly more usable, right? Jackson as a more physical type attacker, Chelsea fans will be super interested in this because he's obviously not poorly formatted by any means, right? Definitely a card that you give, I would say, an engine to. You got to increase that that dribbling of the card to make him really responsive with the press proven plus and the trickster plus as much as possible, while giving him a passing boost. You could also go down the direction of giving him a physical boost too. You could go in the direction of giving him like a sentinel, only because, you know, since he has anticipate plus, you can maybe work with that a little bit more with small defensive boosts as well, right? Jones, another very good example of an attacking center mid. Usability wise, it's there. No defensive stuff, but again, you just give him those boosts to kind of work with that as well. These ones, left mid, yeah. See, so I was about to say, if it's a center back, like I'm not interested for center backs. The center backs need defensive play styles, to be honest, right? But with Rodriguez, honestly, the way I'm looking at him, he looks pretty cool for the fullback position potentially. Yeah, but you know, fullback position's not bad, because there would be a fullback that can dribble, right? Which is obviously a big deal. Shadow on the card, he's a lengthy, so the pace is there as well. Hopefully he has intercept. Of course he doesn't. Of course he doesn't. Let's see what else we got here. So Rodriguez, Xerxes gets one. Hey, Xerxes that can dribble, that's not bad. A Xerxes that can dribble is not bad, but again, it doesn't have certain shooting play styles. This one, I think it was this one or the other one that has like a really good evolution change. It's chain at some point, excuse me. Lorenzi right back card. What does ECSBC have? But you guys get the gist of what you should be going for, right? Like, because it's an evolution that has a lot of options, right? There's going to be like a crazy amount. There's obviously going to be like these ones that are, you know, chained evolutions too, that you can kind of link up with certain players as well. So always check EasySBC for that too. They're going to have pretty meta options here. Like, look, they have this left wing back. So let's take a look at him, right? So left wing back, dribbling, defensive stats is there. Is he a lengthy? Is that why they... Oh, not a lengthy, but you guys put him as a high rated? Why? That's a little bit sussy. Is it because of the playstyles? Does he have all the playstyles? I mean, actually, to be fair, as a fullback, like, not a lengthy, which is important. If you guys use Theo, you know what I'm talking about, right? But I like a player that has long ball pass in the fullback position, to be honest. I like a player that has that. Medium high. Ah, yeah, you format him a certain way as well. Yeah, that's not too bad, actually. Messina. Nep is foaming at the mouth. I don't know if he still does the Arsenal Girl to Glory. You guys know I don't watch FIFA YouTube. Yeah, again, I mean, it's an attacking center mid, right? All of these cards are attacking center mids. Like, that's just what they are. Backbone? Yeah, Backbone's not bad. Yeah, not bad. Attacking center mid. Yeah, she looks pretty cool, too. Yo, honestly, female player that has press proven and trickster plus? How tall is she? Oh, dude, she's gonna be a Pro Clubs character. That's a Pro Clubs character right there. Sewald, Parioni. Lot of options. Krunic as well. Try to see if you can find midfielders that also have... Like, can I search through... Is there like filters where I can search that they at least have an intercept? Because if they do, that would be a big deal, right? I don't look through these filters enough to know 100% that they do, but playstyles, intercept. Wow, that's the +1. Can you search the regular ones? Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, bruh. There we go. That's what we're talking about. That is what we're talking about. Oh, look, Ruben Lima. Look, Portuguese FC for me. No long ball pass, but looks decent. Are you not a lengthy as well? Not lengthy as well, but anchor gives him a good pace boost, good defensive boost, good physical boost. I think I still like the playstyles. Intercept and block on it as well. Tiki-taka, it's not too bad. Not too shabby. This one's definitely gonna be worth going sentimental for if you can get certain players. Like this one, you got I feel like you gotta go sentimental on this one for sure. Ruben Lima is the most. Thomas Araujo. Martins. Nuno Reyes. Oh, Portuguese sentimental is not as crazy. Intercept's definitely a good play style to look into though. Center back with but this one, let's see. Anchor? Nope, still controlled on him. Gunter. So many Gunters, bro. Gunter. Same thing as well. Let's see here. Again, if you see midfielders can be used with a regular intercept. It's actually really helpful. There was something I seen on Twitter where people were saying that you can get like super high rated cards. Who got transferred? Billy Gilmore win too? Say word. Let's see. If I seen it somewhere where people are like, oh yeah, you can get, yeah, like what is this? 102 rated? Is that even possible? And see you? Or is that just Twitter being is that the Twitter guys just doing some clickbait stuff? How do you search the actual player? And see you? I guess not. I think Easy SBC would have shown if it was, right? Yeah, I don't know. Is that even possible? They love giving out evils with playstyle pluses that don't make sense because they do it on purpose. You guys should know this. Come on. Come on. You should know this. That's why the evolutions recently, because I even said this in the Delit review, right? They give people the illusion that, like, they're getting something crazy because the casuals will not look at playstyles as much. They'll just look at cards and be like, oh my goodness, 99 stats and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they know. All right, I'm not going to go down that route, you know? Separate. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, honestly, the evolution is crazy in the sense of giving you 99 stats for pretty much a lot of the cards. It makes them, like, if you can go sentimental, it's definitely going to be very ideal because honestly, like, if there was attackers that I didn't see a single time this year and I wanted to use them, then I would just go down this list, right? I would go filters, go Portugal, right? Oh, look, Andre Horta. There you go, right? That'd be a pretty cool card to get. Andre Horta. Look at that. A very usable version of him. Like, bro, I could use this guy as a cam if I wanted to. Look, technical, dead ball, relentless, talker, first touch, Rivella. Mostly attacking center mid as well, right? But I think you guys get the point of what I'm saying. Like, unfortunately, these guys don't have intercept, but like a lot of these cards, like I said, you would never get them to be improved by this much, right? Like Chiquinho oh look, Chiquinho gets one. I don't even think I've seen Chiquinho one time, so Benfica fans will be happy with that one. Oh look, Fabio Vieira, that's what I'm talking about. See, so a Porto player. This to me would be the most usable version of his card ever, honestly, because I would be able to move with him. You know what I mean? Like with this card, he's 5-star too. Yeah, look at all those improvements, bro. High medium work rates as well. You give him a passing playstyle, anticipate. Like, the usability is there, you know what I'm saying? I think with Fabio Vieira... am I stupid? I just seen him. Fabio Vieira, where is he? Still Arsenal. I don't know if they added the Porto card in, because he just came back to us on loan. Oh, by the way, he's Arsenal fan. Let me explain something to you guys about Fabio Vieira, okay? Fabio Vieira is actually a good player, but... you guys play a system that is not going to consistently play him for him to utilize his strengths. You know what I'm saying? We're playing a 4-2-3-1 recently, and he's coming back to us, and I feel like he's going to do a great job for us because that 4-2-3-1 is going to cook for him. Because he plays really well in, like, the side positions in that formation, the actual cam position. He could play as one of the 2 CDMs as long as like he has a good balance with the guy next to him. Mostly the main guy in the middle, but yeah, one of those things. Hey, look, FC Porto player. There you go, Andre Franco, right? So the sentimental value would be there for a card like this as well. So it'd be cool for that stuff, right? To go down the sentimental value route and enjoy cards that you otherwise would not have been able to enjoy, right? So country club, we'll search FC Porto here, right? Can I search the actual FC Porto? Andre Franco gets one, or Mario Barro gets one. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, so it would mostly be Andre Franco. There you go, right? So just giving you an idea of the sentimental cards you can go through, and also the meta ones, because if you can get cards that have the intercept, it would be very ideal to work with too. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video today. I'll catch you guys for next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.